Hello guys, welcome back to the course. So till now we have covered basic Kotlin syntax and basic knowledge and some knowledge on Android. Um, Today I'll continue the same Android part. So today I'll cover reading text input and how to capture click or tap event, how to handle that. So for that, we need to add a text view, one input text, another one some button, so that you can um, add click listener on that, and display text is already there. So what I'm going to do, I will read text from text input and display on the uh, message like a text view. So on click of that, it will read from text input and then display on um, the text view, which we use to display like other messages. So let's start. So I have already added to save time one edit text here. In Android, there is edit text available, control available. So you can add a layout, match parent. Match parent means it will take complete width of the screen. Height, wrap content means whatever is there text view height, it will take to that one only. ID, some ID I have given, txt input. So this is just convention. In case of text, just start with text or txt and hint some message it will display when first time it loads. So I have given some message that is available in the um, string resource. Im- Autofill no, because this is not like dynamic content uh, putting. Like if you see some YouTube search or Google search, you start typing, it will fill the text box with the hint. In input type is text, you can say number or something like that, and these are the property or attributes where we define the position of the control actually. So in constant layout, this is the benefit actually. Where you want, you can just um, define here. See, layout left to the left of parent. So that means left side of this text box will be left of the this container. Right to the right of parent. That means right side of this text box will be right side of this container. And top to the top of parent. So that means top of this control will be top of the parent. That's why it is showing on top. Next, I added this one. Doesn't matter where you place in the text XML file, but it is the you can define the position like this in constant layout. If it is linear layout, then um, the position in XML also will be same. It will displayed on the UI. So yeah, so this is I am putting this text view below this edit text box. So start to the start of parent, that's correct, and to the end of parent, that's correct, means it will take complete width, and top to the bottom of this ID you have to give. So this is the ID of this edit text box. So it will be the top of the this will be bottom of this. That's why it is coming just below that. Now below that I want to put button, so it will be like this, left, right, and then top to the bottom of input text. That's why it is coming one above other. So there are four attributes you can define. I have defined only three. Fourth one also you can add, like bottom to top of something. So that's depend on the UI design. Here it is not needed, so I have put only three. Okay. Yeah, button, same thing. Button match parent, wrap content. This is the ID I have given. In case of button, it is start with button. Message, like what is the text you want to display, like get message, so that user click on the button, it will on click. This is the listener I have put. This method will be called on click of this. This you can put at the runtime also. You can set listener at the runtime. So now if you don't want to put here, you can put in the code. So that is, there are two ways for this. I have used this one. I'll show you other one also. Um, in code, let's come. I've already added that part. So the message I have that this message will be called. So click listener. Uh, that method is should be like this, method name and then one parameter of the view. So this view will be button view will be coming here, and the value edit text. How to get that I already tell, find view by id. So edit text I have created. I at the on create it will get the edit input, input text view, and it will assign here. So here I am reading same edit text. So text will return whatever is typed here, and it will assign to my text view, whatever the message we are going to show. So this much change is here, and most of the change is here. So let's run this code. Um, let's see. See, this is the emulator. So now it is. Let me make it bigger. Like this. No, it is okay like that. So now you can see. Suppose I want to type. So this will be coming. This will be going in this text box, this edit box, and on click of button, it will be read, and then put it on this text view. So let's do that. See, message from input text. So this is how it is working. You can type like this. Suppose I want to do message from uh, Android edit edit text. On right click means you are done with the input, and then click, it will be displayed here. So both things covered: reading from input, click or tap event uh, handling. Now I'll show you other how to put listener in the code. So I'll remove from here. How to hide this? Okay, I will remove this, and let's see if it still works. Type something. Da, 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 da. See, nothing is happening because we have removed this. So now I have to put listener on this. Instead of creating variable, I will be calling directly and then put the listener on this to avoid creating variable again. I'll find the button. So here we have to define the which type of UI control. Here we don't have to define because this is defined here while declaring the variable. So I will give a button and what is the ID? Button read input. Okay. So I will put that here. Okay, I have already given. Then set on click listener. So this is the interface view dot on click listener. You have to override that inside this. So if you see to see the definition, you have to control click any like if you want to see this one, just control and click. It will go to the definition and then see this interface. On click, it is expecting one view like this. So this is we have already defined here this type of method. So that's why the XML putting in the XML the signature and this is matching. So that's why it is working. So we can do same thing here. Just do like this. In Kotlin, you can directly implement the member function and then and call whatever you want, like what on. So method is there we have created on button click this one. And if one parameter is by default it is it. So you'll pass it here. That done. So on click, this method will be called. Uh, this it approach is Kotlin behavior, not Android behavior. So any we call this lambda expression in Kotlin. So parameter name is not needed if it is one parameter. It will be by default will be it. So you can use that. Let's run it again. Okay. Now type something. See, now it is working. So I told both ways to put listener on the button, and so today's both part covered. Now there is a assignment for you. So get user touch coordinate from screen and print them on text view. So this part of the screen, not above, this part below this get message button. If user click anywhere, you have to get the coordinate and then put it here, this message, this text view. So I'll tell you how you can do. This is just a hint. So you add a layout here, just like we have added a text view, edit text button. End is the button, right? So below the button, you add one layout. Um, Suppose linear layout like this, because you want to occupy entire this space, so you have to give a width match parent, and height. For now, wrap content. I'll tell you why wrap content. Just wait. Okay, ID, because you have to put listener on this layout to get the coordinate. So ID is needed. Otherwise, you just if you want container, then ID is not needed. So ID, I would say touch list, touch area. ID will be touch area, and linear layout need orientation, whether because it is in two dimension, either vertical or, so all the control inside this will be aligned either vertical or horizontal. But we are not going to put control here. I'm just putting but still you have to provide orientation, that is mandatory. Any orientation you can give. Now in this, because parent is constraint layout, so how you are going to put in this constraint layout? So for that, we need start of this layout will be like this, start of this container, and end should be like this, and uh, below below which control, top to the bottom of, I'm just copying this, bottom of button, and then bottom to the bottom of parent, because I want to fit in this area, so all four coordinates we have to give. App bottom, it will show up, hint will be showing up here, so parent, that's it. Oh sorry, I removed this, actually should not remove. So I will put here, and then it is below the message, so I have to give message here. To differentiate background color, I'll give some. It is not showing up. Mm, oh sorry, I am looking at wrong place actually. Yeah, in split view, you see it is displaying. So this code I will commit, and then here you have to find that view, and suppose you will be like this. So any control in Android is a child of view. So even this is a view. So on this you can set uh, on touch. Yes, set on touch listener. So on touch, if you go inside, so it will be, there will be listener like this on touch. So on this you have to override, um, and there will be which type of uh, touch was there, whether press, release, cancel, down, over, mask, move. So you have to override this one, just this. In this case, you have to get the coordinate and then place. So up here. So this is a hint. So you just have to put listener and implement this uh, control. So I'm commenting this. I would say so. This will help you. So listener, you have to add, you can add method here, or you can implement listener inline and then for print the uh, x and y coordinate here. So do some research and then do this. So that's all. We will see you in next lecture. Um, don't forget to like and subscribe so that whenever new class is there, you will get uh, you will get notified. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.